I probably need to draw the cover of the sketchbook. Have you ever felt a very sudden urge to create something? To translate ideas of yours? You got motivated. You have a whole plan in your mind. But then, when you actually do it, when you are in front of the paper, nothing goes as expected. Me too. All the time, actually. Today, we are going to see some fun stuff you can do if you are going through that phase. Alright, first thing that always fixes everything for me is taking a nap. But before we continue, let's see how we got to that point. I always do my sketches away from the camera. It's not that I'm afraid of critics from you. On the contrary, I would love to hear some advice since I'm pretty new to traditional art. It's just that I would have to stare at the footage for hours while editing. I am not ready for that. Anyway, where was I? Okay. We did the sketch, now we are already diving a little bit into the coloring. The supposedly gold paint from Artist's Loft looks too dark in my opinion. I'm gonna have to fix that later, somehow. I don't know how. Just so you know, this is the reference photo. It's Zendaya. I kept seeing her pictures in my Pinterest feed, so I thought, why not? Let's try. I want this illustration to be colorful, like really, really colorful. A lot of colors for the skin and the hair, and some elements here and there. On the reference, the colors are pretty dark, so it's a bit of a challenge to turn those into a rainbowy splash, blobs, graphic elements. At this point, we're still fine. Everything's okay. I told myself, you have to trust the process. Or so I thought. I started to think it was ugly. By the way, it's really interesting how my art style on paper and on computer are so different. My digital artworks tend to be more graphic and flat design, and my traditional ones, well, I haven't found my art style yet. And what's even worse is that it seems to change on every medium. Like I said earlier, I tried to keep in mind that this is just one step and there are a few more coming up. I kept hoping for that moment of, wow, now it makes sense, but it didn't come. I tried to layer different colors, didn't work. I tried going away for a few minutes and then come back with fresh eyes, didn't work. I tried taking naps, didn't work. I tried different art supplies, didn't work. I went to bother my cat, didn't work. Okay, that's when I decided I needed to do something completely different. Something I am good at, something that I know for sure I will succeed at. Crochet, of course. I ended up doing 3 different crochet projects during this week, but I'm only going to show you 2 because the first one was just a warm-up. I'm going to make 2 hats. I'm not going to follow any tutorial. I will just follow my instincts. And of course, I had to redo several times because I either didn't count or the hat is upside down or I had a better idea. I kept the illustration in the background to remind myself I needed to come up with better ideas. And before you ask, no, I didn't bother learning how to crochet with my left hand because I learned it when I was a kid, and the teacher was right-handed, so there's that. Sorry for the setup change. Doing crochet actually takes a lot of time, and I can't just sit still for hours, you know. I have this yarn for quite some time now. I plan to make some pumpkins for Halloween or dolls. I'm glad I saved them. The brand of the yarn is Basic Stitch Premium. I got it on sales at Joanne, and I must say I really like it. It's heavy, which is good for a winter hat. It leaves quite a mess on my pants, but that's okay. I actually got some of the green yarn for the doll I was talking about, so I had to undo that. Sorry! This reminds me of Ned Stark. Again, sorry. And of course, the cat has to see what's going on. Now for the second hat, it took me only 1 hour. It's been running through my head, locked and loaded. I got the feeling that you know it. Yeah, I've only just begun. I won't stop until it's done, till you're broken. So welcome to the fire. Guys, I think I'm gonna start a business of creative weird hats. It looks like a chef hat though. I don't mind. I really think I'm gonna start the business. Are you in, guys? The second one is a little bit bigger with the little pom-pom. And we're back with fresh eyes. For me, doing some repetitive, boring, mindless work is the best solution for my creative blocks. It helps me reorganize my thoughts. I can't expect to make perfect things every single time, or any time for that matter. And I know that this illustration is in no way perfect. And yeah, I think the answer to the question how to deal with creative blocks is trying not to be too hard on yourself. Keep in mind that it's just a sketchbook after all. It's meant for experimentations and mistakes, and sometimes you just have to make the eyes smaller. I know I'm not good at drawings in the first place, and trust me, I tried my best to fix it before rendering, but you know. That is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to put a like, to subscribe, and to leave a comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, y'all.